Hey guys, this is Mike from B-Tech Reviews, and today we unbox the UMIDIGI Uwatch 2S. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to unbox this new UMIDIGI, as they like to say, watch that UMIDIGI decided to send out to me. So big shout out for them for wanting me to review this item here, or at least do an unboxing here. So let's check it out. This is again the Uwatch 2S, and this is the white variant, although there is a black and a rose gold version on this specific item. So I've actually unboxed and tested out a UMIDIGI watch before, and I had to say I was impressed for the price. I believe that was another series watch. This one is retailing at $29.99 on Amazon. So I'll go ahead and post down the link down below so y'all can check that out if you guys are interested. So again, usually Apple dominates the smartwatch game. This one is more of a fitness tracker though. So let's go ahead and get it out of the box here. There is the instruction manual, and interesting way how they set it up actually. Let's see what's going on here. So, and I will try to set this up with my let's see, I will try to set it up with my Google Pixel 4a so that we can actually you know, see what's going on with it. But for the most part, I've noticed that these watches are kind of getting better and better every time they release one, right? So there's a nice shot there of that. Hopefully that can be my thumbnail, right? But again, you know, a lot of these will just, you know, monitor your heart rates. We'll check your step count. It'll be like a step counter for you and whatnot. So I might actually have to get this a little bit charged to get this turned on. So I'm going to check that out, guys, for you really quick. See if I can get it turned on, okay? All right, so I did get the watch turned on, and as you can see there, I already have it on here. So hopefully the lighting looks okay here, guys, and the focus doesn't go out of focus. But pretty much it doesn't have like one of those little touch buttons that you would see like on an Apple Watch or maybe like a Fitbit or something like that. So really to get this going, you really kind of just have to, again, tap the screen or swipe up for it to turn on. I'm sure there is a setting to make sure that you can get the screen off and on for the length of time. So I will look into that. But just to go over specs here on the watch here, guys, you know, it does have an aluminum body, and if I take it off, one thing I'm a big fan of is the actual wristbands or whatever. They're very nice and comfortable opposed to other watches, and unlike the Apple watches, which I hate, you know, you have to kind of like work around it. Very light watch. It's got a nice build all the way around, although even though it says it's an aluminum build, this feels a little more plasticky. It does have that heart rate monitor for you on the bottom, so you can see there that it's trying to read my you know, my heart rate right there, and it's saying, oh, get watch on there, or get it back on there. So again, you know, you have your different modes. I might have to get the watch back on. It has a training mode, a heart rate mode, an SpO2 mode, a blood pressure mode, which is pretty cool. Of course, your clock, and it's got other features there that you can see here. Let me see. It's got a dial diameter of 44 millimeters, which is pretty good size. This is more of the boy version, or whatever you want to call it, I guess. But you know, for the most part, this is a very nice watch to look at and to have. And really, if you were to put this on, you know, considering the price for it right now, it's $30, right? You know, it's really not that. It's really an inexpensive watch to have. It looks nice. And one thing that I can tell you about UMIDIGI watches, let me get this watch back on, or let me try to get it back on at least. One thing that I can tell you about UMIDIGI watches, I know I've had people call me out on pronouncing that correctly, right, is that they have really long battery life. So that's one thing that I know I can tell you guys for sure, is that it does have good battery life. They're not very thick either, so and they're not heavy or bulky at all. And again, it's got a good looking screen, although it doesn't take the full screen from what you can see there. It's more of a squarish screen. But again, the background, they kind of blend it. But if I move from screen to screen, you can see that it's got kind of a square shape instead of taking up the entire screen, which some people might be upset about, that you're not getting the full screen real estate there compared to other smartwatches. But again, you know, it's really preference, right? Again, this thing weighs nothing. It has what's called a Nordic processor. Never heard of it. It's got a 1.3 inch square TFT color LCD display, and it's 240 by 240 pixels. It's got a 3-axis gyrometer sensor, PPG heart rate sensor, and capacitive proximity sensors in it. So it's really, you know, it's really going to be for minor things. You know, you're not going to really be able to get like messaging on it. If you're lucky, if you have an Android phone, you might be able to sync up messaging with it. And again, I'll have to do a further video review on it just to mess around. But this is just the unboxing for you guys, right? It looks pretty nice in my opinion, though. I'm pretty sure we can change the faces on it. There you go. You have your calorie burner and stuff like that. Let's see if there's anything else. Your step tracker, which I haven't taken any steps with it. Again, this is sleep mode, so you can actually sleep with it and track your sleep. So it does say that it is compatible with Android 4.4 and iOS 8.0 or higher. So any versions of those two. Again, I don't like the fact that it doesn't have like a dial that I can just press to turn it on and off. And again, it does right now. Again, it doesn't look like I have that motion sensor to turn it on and off when I'm flipping the wrist. So the last UMIDIGI watch had that feature on it. This one, again, you just kind of have to tap it, and it's more of a swipe than a tap, right? It's got a 280 milliamp battery, and it says working mode. It has 15 days of standby. It has 15 days of regular working time and 40 days standby time. So if you don't use this watch at all, it's gonna sit for 40 days. And I can kind of attest to you on the battery life on these watches that the battery life is really good. I've actually used my other UMIDIGI watch, and the battery will last for like a week if I use it every day. So, and again, the charging type is a little 2-pin magnetic little bar that you would have to connect it. It's not your typical USB cable or anything like that. So it is somewhat of a little magnetic cable that you do have to connect there. It does come in the box. I'm just not showing it to you guys right now. But for the most part, I have to say I'm pretty impressed by the build of this watch. Again, that comes in 3 different colors, and for the price, it would be a nice thing to have. If you guys are trying to get more active and you really want to check how many steps you're running, or without having to break the bank, basically, you know what I mean? Again, and for the most part, it's going to get the job done when you guys are working out. So I really appreciate you guys checking out this video, and hopefully you guys liked it. Again, go ahead and leave that like. Go ahead and share the video, guys. If you guys liked it, go ahead and subscribe. And for the most part, I'll see if I can get an update video on this watch. But again, thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next time. Thanks again. All right, here's a cool little feat that I just enabled on the watch. So apparently you can get linked up messages. I do have it connected to my Pixel 4a, and right now I'll go ahead and send a message to my 4a, and hopefully we can get the message here on the phone. So you do get message notifications if you enable it, and again, we'll talk more about that in the in-depth review a little bit later. But again, guys, this is Mike from B-Tech Review signing off. I did finally get this set up with the phone, so I got it working, and so far we'll see how it goes. You can change the watch faces, etc. I don't have that set up right now, but I will go ahead and make another video about that. But again, guys, this is the UMIDIGI. Again, it is the S watch, or the Uwatch 2S white. So again, this is the white variant. Looks pretty chilled, and hopefully, again, I'll go ahead and post the link up down below so y'all can check that out. Thanks again for watching. We'll see y'all next time.